as usual, entrepreneurs. We have here the Martijn and Albert-Jan and Swierstra, or the other way around? No, the right order, okay. These are people who have set up a brewery. And that's not the first company you set up, it's the third company. So that means we are looking here at a serial entrepreneur. And last week, Mr. Bada was here for sales. He had multiple businesses in one business. Also sort of serial entrepreneur, but this is from photography to printing to beer brewery, which is really three pretty unrelated businesses, I would think. But maybe there is some relation I don't see. That's possible. And it's a family business. Father and son, but also
and my wife.
Wife, very important. In the middle there somewhere, there, next to the mayor, I think. Oh yeah. And so it's really a family business. Also, that has some of its own dynamics. Well, we asked actually, the brewery is here in the center of town, in the Kostersgang, which is close to the Grote Markt. I don't actually exactly know where it is, but
Police.
Police, oh, okay, oh, close to the police, that's a very safe place.
If you ever come out of the police station, it's...
Yeah. So after you were caught drunk and... yeah, okay. So this, I would like to give you the word and you can tell a bit about how you came to this business, and then of course to you is to ask also some interesting and nice questions to get more out of that. Please, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm Albert-Jan and Swierstra. My English is not perfect, but he helps me to translate. I was 23 when I started my own company. I was first a photographer. It was a bad time to have work in 1978. A lot of it was the same time as now to get work. And I started my holiday in a zoo with animals. All the people who go to the zoo, they make a picture of the family, and when the family was going out, they can buy the picture. I was in the beginning in Holland. After a few years, all the zoos came to the same company. I was in the top, because I can lift. I was starting in holiday. I was manager. I was compagnon. I was own. When I was 23, I had my own place. I made 5 years black-white pictures. I was the first man in Holland who goes to color pictures. It was in 1989. It was a very good moment. I was the first man who made color pictures. And every family in North of Holland, once a year, they go to the zoo, make them a family picture and go happy to home. In summer I had 40 people, different students worked for me. In winter I have lived in Amsterdam. I had a reclame studio, advertise studio. I made, in summer I made 3,000–4,000 pictures each day. In winter I did 2 days about 1 picture. It was ontspanning.
For relaxation.
Yeah, okay. After 20 years, the zoo, they saw how much money I made. They don't like it. They say, go away. Dus I go away. There was here in Groningen a print shop. They make the passepartouts where the pictures was going in, and that was again a bad time for print companies. A lot of print companies were bankrupt.
Yeah.
And this business was also bankrupt, and I have buy it when I was 40 years. I had 3 little children at home. I couldn't work. I was 20 years eigenaar, owner, and it's very difficult to have a job. Dus I was, it was my lot
It was his destiny.
To start again in company. Now I thought I can lead. I have leadership. I can lead a print company. Now I thought it was a mistake because the first year when I came there, they made not enough brains about the print shop.
About the product.
The customers were gone. I had ruzie met mijn personeel.
He had a fight with his personnel.
Everything was going bad. The first year, 100,000 guildens away. Second year, 50,000 guildens away. The third year was break even. We have to sell our house. We eat it up in the 3 years, and the children, of course. After 3-4 years, it was a little bit going better. I had the mistake I made. The first company, I was photographer. I knew everything what's happened. I can smell and saw of 100 meters when what's going wrong. In this business, I did nothing. And then you cannot tell the people you had to do that when you not know verstand van.
Yeah, when you don't know how it works.
How it works, yeah. Because I had learned it Saturday, Sunday. I learned the graphic business. After we bought a new machine, 2-color machine. After 6 years, we bought again a new machine, 4-color machine. After 5-6 years, again 5-color machines, 700,000 euro. It was a very good business. 28 on the top, it was very good. I print Noorderbreedte, I print for the hospital, for the rug. I have a lot of prints. It was one voorwaarde die kocht, was voorwaarde.
Wat was voorwaarde?
Condition. When I take over the print shop, the building, I say I want to try, but I want also buy the building. It is everything or nothing. It's okay. I bought the building, and we started the print company. Now, 28, it was a very good year. I make a winst of about now 100,000 euro every year, and then it's going lesser. And the first in 26, I know I stond voor een kruispunt. Yeah, you can do two ways. Or you do everything is all is also after printing the business,
the binding,
before everything, or you do still one thing where you're good in art, and that was the choice I made. That moment was a good choice. Dus we just print. All the other things we bite in and but after a few years, when it was going bad with the print business,
especially after the crisis,
to changed it. The business we did everything could have all the work inside, and I had to buy very expensive all the other. It was difficult. Toen we have made a choice again from what we'll do. Do we go up together with other companies or stop. Now, to make stop is very difficult. The most business going gaan te lang door.
They go on too long.
Yeah, going too long, still the money is gone. Then you are too late to make a choice.
You lose money every year.
Yeah,
then,
dus I
after a couple of years.
thought it was going down, and then you had to think, no, next year is that, next year is that. When do you stop? And in summer, 1 year ago, in the summer, we made the point, we stopped. In September, I told my personnel, we stopped. No, they don't believe it. I said, yeah, I stopped. I said, well, you can do this, we can do this. Yeah, okay. I said, but it will not work. I've not made a very good price for my printing machine. I did not get 2,500,000 euro. When I wait a year, I get maybe 150,000. Then you have just work for the waardevermindering.
Yeah, for the
Depreciation.
Yeah, dus that was the besluit.
The decision.
To stop. We stopped. It was a very difficult, bad time, because you had a plan to make a brewery, but you can't talk about it, because when all your customers know it, when your personnel know it, then this very going is quick down. Dus you had
you still have a company to run until the last days.
I had allemaal vergunningen, milieuvergunning.
The validation papers, the permissions.
Het was. I told my people. Now one was sick, the other. Dus I must also work for the sick person. Now, a few months was difficult, but when we stopped in March, 8 months ago. In March is the machine. The machine is sold. He's printing now in England. The machine, very big machine, 20,000 kilo. From here to the wall, so a very big thing. Everything is going out of the building, the people out, and we have changed the building in 4 months, 7 days a week, to a new company. It's ready now. In summer, we is April, everything out. May, June, changing the building. In summer, the brewery installation is coming.
Yeah, in June.
In September, we brewed our first beer.
Yeah,
In October, it was ready, our first beer. And in November, our burgemeester, is onze vader
De mayor.
of Holland, of Groningen, he opened the business. We are starting. It is nog, we can make 10,000 liter each month. The business model is when you just only sell the beer outside, it's not enough to rendement is not enough.
Yeah, rendement.
That's why horeca is very important. This we have now 3 selling points. That is inside the beer and outside to the pubs and to the shops. We make the family business because it is now low. There is no money. Money is all the money is in the company. I was lucky. The building was free of money. There's no bank. It is free. With the money of the print machine, I can buy the brewery. And I have a little bit money of the family for the changing the building. Dus we have time to build up. To build up. It's very important. And you don't sleep when you every day
have a bank call in.
Have a bank call in.
What kind of third party?
If we take the time, we do it easy. It is family. He gets money when he needs cigarettes or wants something and not more. About a few years maybe.
Now I get a pot beer.
Yeah, there's beer enough. So
he is the brewer, and it was very important for me that he wants to be a brewer because you won't take over a brewery and don't want to take over a print shop. That's why I said, no, then you start a brewery. Why start here a brewery? Because it's nice to do. We have 2 years at home. Every week make 20 liter beer. Here in the Noorderhaven, I live here, smelling outside everybody. He tried a lot of things. He made a study. It's 1 month in Belgium, Ghent, learned, and other breweries. We have a lot of other breweries.
A lot of internships.
Yeah. It is very important that I learned when you start, you have to know everything self. Of course, you can call different help. How do you do it so? Okay, but it's important to have it to close to you. Everything. Also, the house style, the trademark. It was for me very clear. We had Art Werkman in Groningen. He was also a printer before the Second War, and he was he stopped with printing and he made art. He was very basic stempelen.
Stamps and linoleum printing.
Yeah, linoleum printing, stamps,
techniques.
and I want the same. I worked 20 years. It must always clean the print shop, and I want now. Rough. Gewoon goed afscheid van een printbusiness.
Say goodbye to it.
Say goodbye to my print shop. Back to the basis. I had a lot of customers. A lot of customers were graphic designers, so I can look from now here's. I want him, the designer of Eurosonic. Dus I have a lot of years print for Eurosonic also. Dus I knew the people. Now we have made 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, 4 beers. We have
a big list of all the beers.
Yes, yeah, and we go on. And now we are looking what do we want now? It is every week busier, but yeah, we are thinking now. Have we also to make a restaurant, a terrace outside? It's very important. We are thinking now from what do we want? want we know other. You had to sell a lot of bottles to verdienen.
To earn.
To earn. What?
To earn some money.
To earn some money. Dus that's why it's very important. The horeca is important.
Yeah, because we have inside of the brewery is at the main floor, and then on the first and the second floor we have a bar.
Yeah, okay.
And then we have a rooftop terrace.
But we start also inderdaad newspaper, TV Noord, OogTV. We called when the first machine came inside. They filmed. Dus all the months that we are building, we have also tell. A lot of people know for a brewery. I heard. They didn't know where it is or what it is, but they heard a little bit about Martinus. Martinus, the name is Martinistad, and the brewer, his name is Martijn. What important is, what the kip of het ei, it's the chicken of the egg. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Come the people to you because they have drank Martinus and zijn nieuwsgierig.
They're curious.
They're curious to the brewery, or they are by us and they go in the city and they ask in the pub, hey, you have a Martinus. That is both is important, and that we now we didn't make advertising, nothing.
Yeah, a bit on Facebook, on the social media.
Yes. Also, we have of course a folder, but
we have enough for everybody.
But the most people they come, I ask where you come from. Oh, yeah, we come from Rotterdam. We were going to Bowie, and if I look brewery Groningen. Oh, you're in the center. Okay, dus we come to look. Other people, where you come from? Oh, we drink in Martinus by Three Gezusters, the big market, and they looked in the bottle. Oh, where is it? Oh, that is 100 meters. Okay, we walk to there. There's a lot of people come from all the corners that they come, and every day it is busier. Companies come there, nice to make, I go married, I want here with my wife to have the party. And all the business, we have one floor we have 57 chairs, a big table, kitchen, and very useful for also for business meetings. And that. And we have a lot of mails are coming now every day. My wife is for the communication. She's busy.
Yeah. She's busy, all day.
Ja, ze is busy. Ze is bezig om gek te worden.
Oh, she's slowly starting to get mad, to get crazy.
Too many mails. It's not a problem for how to handle it. How to answer everybody. What do you want that? You want that? And it is very important.
If there is we're looking for internees of communication. I know speak Dutch.
We have said in the start when we start. I know we are open in October, soft opening. Came two people, waiting outside. I'm not in a shopping street. They come only people that want to go to the brewery. Not people who are walking down, hey, see a brewery. No, we have just only people that
specifically looking for.
Yeah. Hey, they come in with the iPhone, they walk so to. This is very important. He said, we need time, but everybody, he goes out here and would have the feeling from, hey, this is a nice business.
Yeah.
And when that's told door. And that is what's happening now. When the 10 people, I make a tour, I told how to make beer. Yeah, nice, oh, very good, okay, thank you very much. Now, when they go back, 1 week later, one of the 10 guys is coming back with his friends. And from that guys, also one or two coming back, that is going very, very hot. I think in 1.5 year, I think it is very very busy. Yeah. And why? Because I'm the only man in the city with a brewery. So simple as that.
There's one other brewery.
In a nice, there's one other brewery.
But with this unique experience, that you can actually drink your beer next to the vessels inside of the brewery, that's unique. You don't see that nowhere.
No. And we have always told from, don't in the beginning, so where are the people? We have to a nice place. Why don't come the people? And you wait. But we gave 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 8, 12, 18, 25, 40, and now some Saturday, 60 people want to have a tour. He comes making his birthday here with 20 people, and now it is
it's really selling itself.
Yeah, it's selling itself, and we know it because brewery is hot. In America, every week is starting a new brewery. In Holland also, but just in Groningen there wasn't nothing. In Amsterdam, everywhere in Holland, they start breweries. And in Groningen, there, with the Kamerkoopman, how do you call it?
The Room of Commerce.
The Room of Commerce. The Room of Commerce, and you look there, and you Groningen has 12 breweries. But it's all people, they have a recipe, they go into a brewery in Germany or Belgium, they make beer, and they sell it here from, it's my beer, I've made it, I made it home, 20 liters, but the big stuff I make together with another brewery elsewhere. But it's not the same. They can now, here can look, here comes the beer, that's the pipe, there's the top, and there's glass, and drink it. So simple, they can smell, look, and everything. And that wants people. Same as the bakery. A few years ago in Groningen, there was no bakery anymore. Everyone was gone. Now, after the last 2 years, I think there's 4 or 5 bakeries are coming back in the city.
And the coffee house.
The coffee houses, yeah. People, now, what is your concurrentie? Why they want local special beer is a selling point. We want not pills, but special beer. But just also local. It's very important. A lot of stewards come in Groningen. They come in the pub. You have a local beer? Nou, dan can they say, we have Martinus. That is a good selling point. That's very important.
And next to all the other local beers which are served in the bars, this actually has a story.
Yeah.
You can actually go to the brewery. There are some other breweries who sell their locally produced beers, but it's just an office if you go to the brewery.
But when the conclusion of my life, I'm 60 now, next week I'm 61. I have 20 years photography, 20 years printing, and next 20 years brewery.
So in 20 years we start another company.
But now the first company, I I know everything, and I had control about everything. I did 20 years the print company. The first years I had to learn it, was frustrated. In the good times it was better, but it was every day frustrated that I was the whole day with 2 telephones just belling, where is it? Are you ready? Why not? Yeah, he wants it earlier. Why is there not enough? What is the problem? The whole days I was andermans problemen oplossen.
Yeah, you were
But
resolving.
I was troubleshooter. I was just troubleshooter. And I'm a good troubleshooter, but after many years you say to yourself, I don't want to be a troubleshooter anymore. I don't want just now filling beer in bottles. I put on the phone, and when I was 17 years old, my first job was in the milk factory. I must put bottles of milk in a box, and now I put the bottles of beer in the box. But the conclusion is that when we start with the brewery, I told my son, we had to know everything. Not do we try. No, we don't. We had to know what we do. That's very important. Then people you believe. Right? When people you ask you why do you that, then you can answer. That's why. And yet people will believe you. Huh? That is very important. Yeah, I make every day a tour there. Of he. You're welcome there. You have questions?
Yeah, let's see if there's
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yes, please.
Yeah.
Now, how did you come up with the particular taste for your beer? Because I mean, of course, there are many kinds of beers out there, many famous, many kinds of different beers, special beers. So how did you come up with this particular beer instead of okay, this is the taste that's unique and I should sell it?
Wie is de brewer? You give the answer.
Well, that started, when we started the idea, we started to brew a lot at home, different styles. There are a lot of different recipes known for different styles. And we tried those, and we drank a lot of different beers, of course, to get an idea about, okay, what kind of beers are there? And then we realized that a lot of crafted beers, specialty beers, are quite strong, quite heavy. Many beer enthusiasts who brew, they try to look for the limits. And the next time, okay, we put more herbs. The next time we put more bitterness in it. Next time we put even more alcohol in it. And we thought at some point that, okay, beer has to be good. Not necessarily the strongest, the most badass, what kind of taste you can think of. Beer has to facilitate chillings. Like you go out with friends, you drink one with your family. It doesn't necessarily has to be very strong. And so we thought that we make our beers rather decent than necessarily strong. So from there, we had some styles like, okay, the typical Belgian blonde, like the Chouf and the Leffe, kinds of beers. They are very strong in alcohol, in taste, in herbs. That's our Belgian blonde. Thank you. And this one is 6.5%. Yeah, and it's not too bitter, it's not too sweet, it's not too strong. It's a very nice, decent beer. So we want the beer to be good and not necessarily heavy, as many crafted beers are.
My question is, what is the signature of your particular beer?
That's Yeah, I would say in these beers, there's decentness. It's a decent beer. That's our signature. You can drink 2 or 3 from it and not, yeah, that it's, if you want to try, we have some beers.
But dit is de huisstijl,
The trademark?
The trademark, yeah. Yes, we have here, this is nice, Martinus here upside, here's downside, here's vertical left, here's vertical right. So we change every new beer.
It's all
in a different, very basic, just 3 color, not too much. The language here, the inscript below is different. The first time we used brouwerij, proeflokaal.
Brouwerij, yeah, it's like taste room is bar.
Taste room, want we want to tell that we can drink also beers. But now we change it in the
brewed in Groningen.
Brewed in Groningen, because the local is very important. So that's we have changed. It is more important that they know it is come from Groningen than okay.
Just one follow-up on this question, because you are now saying what you like as a beer, it seems.
Yeah.
Did you also test some? Did you ask other people what they think about what beer, how it should be? What is a decent beer?
Yeah, and there we got pretty much the same answer. Because, for example, our pale ale. You might know the style IPA. Some people, it's a very bitter beer with a lot of hoppy, fruity aroma and flavors. And we thought, and as well, yeah, friends and family around us, that yeah, the IPA it's just too bitter. It's just too strong for our personal taste. And so we thought, okay, we make, yeah, I always call this the little brother of the pale ale, of the IPA, because yeah, it's only 5.5% of alcohol instead of 7 or 8% of alcohol. It's like it's less bitter than the others, but yes, it has the hoppy aroma.
So that's why we call it pale.
Yeah.
But also in advertisement was in the discussion, we thought very long about the name, the company of course, but also about the names of the beers. A lot of beers, they call it the most popular change now.
Yeah, the most funny dip.
Yeah, funny dip, fantasy names. But that's why it is not always clear what you are drinking. And we live in Groningen, and we know Groningen nuchter volkje.
Yeah, they're sober. Yeah.
Sober.
In figure speech.
Just tell what it is and not more.
Yeah.
That's why we have to also make it simple. Blond is blond, brown is brown. Triple is triple. It's clear.
Okay, there are no questions. Go ahead.
How do people keep coming back? Like, I can imagine, like, it's fun to see a local brewery. But, like, do people actually come back again for more of your beer?
Yes and no. There are pubs. They have every week the 10 same people. That is not what we want. I prefer more every week 30 new people. That's better, but because there are a lot of tourists. Let come all the tourists. Let come everybody. And of course there are people coming more and more. But I'm happy every day when I saw new people. They come with me. They're looking around. Wow, beautiful. This is nice. This is, and they call. They talk about and it's going on. It's going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering what your main revenue stream is. Is it the guided tours or the selling the gift packets or selling the beer to a kroeg. So where's like the most of the money coming from, or where are you planning to get the money from?
Well, there you have it already. A person comes in, he does a tour, and then drinks a beer and walks out with a gift package.
It's
That's the
Goes to another bar and drinks one.
the most important is that the people are coming. When we have a tour, 10 euro, and inclusive 3
tasting glasses.
tasting glass. When this tour is finished, you hope they stay a moment, they drink nog 2 beers, 16 euro, they eat maybe something. When the middle is about 20 euro one person. Now then I am happy to sell beer to a shop, want die shop sell it for more. Dus my marge is very little. To have 20 euro, yes, I had to sell 40 bottles to a shop to have 20 euro netto, de winst. Dus het is better to have the people in your company than when you sell everywhere. It is important for your bekendheid, for your name that everybody have. Dus when the shop call, oh, can you bring me 1 box of triple? I go in the car. I bring 24 bottles there, and I say okay, good, and I make 10 euro winst, and I was a half hour away. It cannot, but you had to do it because 2 weeks. There were 3 boxes. Yeah, you don't know. This is it can go. Yeah. You have to take everything. Yeah,
Can you sell what you brew? Can you sell what you brew in your own brewery?
Ja, ik kan also. Ja.
Ja, volume.
Wow. Nou ja, of we alles wat we brouwen ook intern kwijt zouden kunnen. Then it would be a big party every day.
Nou, met Eurosonic,
we sold 250.
was very busy because the organization of Eurosonic they like our building. They said, oh, we can sit here. We take our cooks from Amsterdam with. We have make a pop-up restaurant, and we have sold every day 100 couverts, and it was from 12.
And 200 liters of beer each day.
And 200 liters of beer each day. It was a very good day for 4 days. 25 music performances, yeah, every hour another. It was a very busy days.
Yeah.
Then you know what the capacity, the
potential.
Yeah, the potential we have seen, it is very big.
Yeah.
It can go very.
Maybe one last question over there.
Yeah, how did you come up with your pricing?
To look to the others, of course. It's not pills. Pills is cheap. This in the supermarket. Special beer has a higher price because it is small. It is exclusive. And you look to the other prices, and we have said we not to have to have, but little bit the middle and a little bit lower, and be simple. And that is 250. It's not cheap, but people pay it for special beer. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we have looked to the middle of the price. So what's.
So what's your comment on that?
My comment?
Yes, you asked, so you can
Yeah,
answer.
I
So
was
I'm
just
curious.
wondering, if you, I was guessing that you probably the first thing you do is you look at competitors and you try to rank or categorize your beer. So like you go for volume or rather like a special beer. But I was wondering if this is the only determinant that determines, or the only factor that determines your price, or if you also look at your costs, like cost-based pricing, or like other
Ik weet
factors.
niet meer wat het is, maar wat belangrijk voor ons is, moet doorstromen.
Yeah.
Verdiensten komt later door.
Beer has to flow.
Ja.
And the profits come later.
Ja.
If we don't sell it, then we give it away.
Yeah.
But the beer has to flow.
It's better to be lower in the price. In the pub, we ask for this glass €3. Now a lot of pubs where they have special beer ask €4. Dus you want to when you drink it by the bottom, then
At the
you
source.
have to have cheaper.
Yeah.
That's the philosophy.
So if I understand it right, it's what we would call a penetration pricing, which means it's a not too high price actually to get the customer to get used to it.
Yeah, this
And I could imagine that in the future, especially when you do this type of packaging and boxes,
yeah.
then you can actually
Yeah,
go
man,
up with the price. You can make a story around it, what you're already doing, like this is Groninger beer, therefore it's nuchter, it's down to earth. This province is very flat, as you have seen maybe in surroundings, but people also are very much like do as you are, and not more than that. And that's so you fit to the story. And I think that type of things are very important for later on, maybe also to give specialties and to be able to make more money.
Yeah, and there's one important thing. We sell it in Groningen, not yet outside, because when you go outside, you can do it on yourself. Then you need a third party. And then the margin is going to the others. And then you have to make twice so much beer to have to save money. Because my philosophy is I want everything bring itself. That is my own time. When it is what I say when I get €10, but it is my time. I don't pay somebody for to bring it. It's very important, and that's why you cannot you keep it. It's very important.
Yeah. So, okay, last
Small,
question.
stupid question maybe, but you're in the city, and I thought brewery is heavy industry. Did you get your license easily, or?
Well, yeah, it was quite. It took some time. We had to talk a lot with the municipality, the local government, and they were, or the local government was very happy with us, with the idea that there was a brewery in the city. But then the omgevingsdienst, the environmental services, they said at the last moment that okay, but what about emission? Because we are very close to other buildings, and so they wanted a report, they wanted numbers, they wanted facts that we ensured that it wouldn't smell that bad that much, and. First, yeah, because that's the funny thing about the rules now, that if you make a report, you have to use numbers as if you are just working in an open pot. So a lot of emission, but we use a system to recompress the emissions, so you don't have that much. But so yeah, we had to convince the local government that it wasn't that bad.
And also the building was a monument.
Yeah,
There's
it's a
also
monumental
a lot of paperwork.
Yes. But that's something, if you make a company in the Netherlands, and many other countries by the way, also, especially in a city, then of course indeed there are all kind of rules, because you are not allowed to hinder your neighbors more or less, at least not more than what we find acceptable. And indeed, so often I've actually, one of my former jobs was a consultancy in environmental management. So there was indeed often the problem that they were, the rural people, they work with certain technologies which they know, and they say, okay, this will be the emission. And if you innovate, if you do something relatively new, then they don't know. And then, in principle, you should measure it. And you should really come to total proof that what you're doing is not environmentally hazardous or burdenous for your neighbors. And obviously that's very expensive if you really want to test that. So, and it's also maybe even impossible because you first have to build the installation before you can test it.
Before you can actually know.
So yeah, sometimes this is you need influence for that. So they need to like you, and then people also, and then you still have to convince these people of the environmental services that they are also not in a problem if you build your thing and they get
and it really wasn't a problem anymore at the point when he asked the question. What smell is worse? When you're brewing on the day, that emission, or when you pass by a Chinese restaurant? Then we said, well, Chinese restaurant is worse. So then they start to laugh, and then we got the permits.
Some humor is always good.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much. I have a little gift for you. Also, most of it at least is from Groningen, only the one.
Okay.
The rest is, and it's from some